Crisco here. Today we in Breaux Bridge, Louisiana, to introduce the coaches of the Breaux Bridge Tigers. I want to let y'all introduce yourself, coaches, from left to right, if you don't mind. A little bit about yourself and why y'all chose coaching as a profession.
Coach Barrett, Stephen Barrett. I started coaching a long time ago. What brought me to coaching was I used to play football back in high school. Loved it, fell in love with it. Got an opportunity to play on other levels, and I just wanted to continue giving it out to the young and teaching them how to play the correct football.
Cool.
Coach Spears, really one of the main reasons I think getting into coaching though, yes, it's first of all, it's just the camaraderie, it's the brotherhood, whether you know, from the coach's aspect as a player, and just being a part of the game and kind of being addicted to the sport, and wanting to be a part of it, and knew that, coaching, yeah, you get to leave a mark on this youth that, a lot of people that they don't have that same aspect of, I guess, sitting behind the desk sometimes. As far as that though, just playing, coaching, yeah, both levels, it's just where I knew I wanted to be.
I'm Coach Nick Benoit. I'm from Crowley, Louisiana. I got into coaching because I had a great set of high school coaches I got to learn under, and I know it did to impact my life just through football. So football was pretty much just the staples that I needed for my life. And I knew immediately then and there when I was done playing that I needed to get into coaching to try to make a difference for these kids like it made a difference for me.
Awesome. All right. Okay, I got a couple of questions prepared here. For head coach, what intrigued you the most about being head coach of the Breaux Bridge Tigers?
Well, being here from 2014 to 2021, it's kind of became my home. I'm from Natchitoches, Louisiana, and kind of worked my way kind of a little bit more south. Was in Alexandria, was in Marksville, but whenever I got in a call here from Coach Broussard, was looking for a D-line coach, I didn't think twice about it. I just about jumped up and down whenever he called me, and for me, it's just been able to build a family where me and my wife and my three kids have built here, and we love it here. It's a special community, and truthfully, it's the only head coaching job I was really even seeking.
Awesome. Okay, I have another question for you. What can Breaux Bridge fans expect when they come to watch the Tigers play this fall?
Well, I hope a lot of it is just the passion that you see from the kids, because look, we pour our hearts and souls to not just make sure, football wise, but for what they need to kind of carry on through life, through every day, whether it be in the classroom. And, for me, that discipline, it all bleeds into how Friday night goes. If you're disciplined and you're doing what you're supposed to do, and the little things matter, normally the scoreboard it'll help reflect that.
Awesome. Okay, from an offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator, what are the advantages and disadvantages to playing on turf versus grass field?
Well, for me, as a defensive coordinator, I love a grass field. Just breaks, cuts, easy. It's easy on your knees. You don't get as much concussions because when you hit the turf, you're hitting the concrete and your head is bouncing off. It's different from the ground and the turf. So I would love grass, but now that everybody's just going towards the turf to make it surface more faster, that's mainly, I believe, why they're doing it. So if it was up to me, I'd be on the grass all the time.
Okay.
And see, me, I have mixed feelings about it. I do love the turf. Simply, the offense that I like to run is a fast offense, so having turf does help with that. But as a receiver guy, I preferred playing on grass. It was just, like Coach said, it was easier on my knees. It was easier to come in and out of cuts. And I just felt like it was an easier playing surface. But now that I'm an OC and running the offense, it's great to the speed of the game. Having turf is nice. And I mean, I'm not used to turf by any means, but I'm happy about it.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, Coach. Another question. Can you tell us about the staff that you are assembling and also continuing to assemble?
Well, yeah, and it was kind of one of those things that at the beginning when we got it, it wasn't necessarily about filling the staff overnight. It was about filling guys with who I think we all kind of are going the same direction, and we all have a lot of the same type of core values. And with Coach Barrett, one of the biggest things is like with him and his passion for the kids, and and even the way that he treats his approach with the coaching was such an easy. It was an easy decision, and for him to be able to bring in a guy like our inside linebackers coach, Garen Jim, which we call Jimbo, is another guy that again is another passionate guy that the kids are, they're going to feed off of that energy, and then also be coached to do the right things, and again, kind of going off on and off the field. And even with our D-line coach, who we call Lil Mo, which is kind of out of the respect of Coach Mowad's grandson with the D-line. And again, for him, he's just having that Mowad name, the last name being connected to that. That's an honor to have, that bloodline within the system, and he's going to grow up and be a great coach as well. And we have Tyler Thibodeau, that's actually our outside linebackers coach that played baseball for us here. He played football with us, and he wanted to come out and be a part of what we have going on here. And so defense, it really, it was kind of everything went, and I'm a defensive guy. And where I was really blessed to have was, even for Coach Benoit, was, we sat down, and I think we sat down for about 3 hours and really got to know each other. And it was kind of an instant fit. Like whenever he had left, I kind of already knew in my mind, of course, I was like, that's the guy that I want, and really appreciated too that he took it. And and we've really been blessed on both sides. Is like the O-line coach, Luke Barra. He's kind of been the guy that's been here. He's been here with Coach Terry, kind of like whenever I was here, and under Chad, and under Coach Lotief, and then under Lockard. So with the offensive line, he has been in all systems Breaux Bridge since about 2016-ish, somewhere in there. So he's been a blessing to bring a little bit of what they've done in the past, which I think has helped us both on both sides of the ball, and just know who the kids are, And then we have Gabe Cormier, who's been here for over 20 years. Another one coming from the baseball program that he does nothing but expect the best out of all the kids, and really kind of brings the structure that is the reason why the baseball program has had a lot of success. And then we have Travius Alexander, who's a former receiver here. He's a great guy from the community that wanted to help. And for us, it's been a blessing for him to come and join and be a part of it. And then alongside him is also as a receivers coach, we have Lorenzo Williams, our basketball coach, and another guy who is all kind of systems are getting in place for every program to have success, but also us have the same core values, which I think really will help every single program on campus, not just football.
Awesome, Coach. Okay, the next question, just got a few more questions. I know it's been a long day. Where do you see Breaux Bridge football in 5 years?
If you're asking me, at least where we see it in 5 years, I just hope that we have some, continuity within the staff, and just the whole thing is with these seniors having 3 head coaches in 4 years is, just to be able to have some stability to the program, and if we have stability, I know in 5 years that it could be a force if we, because we're all following the same path. And so for me, it's all about, you got to have the stability behind it, it's and the kids deserve that as well.
Yes, sir. Okay, just a couple more. What do you use as motivation to motivate the team, as far as like music or Gatorade or movie or anything?
I'm gonna let Coach Barrett kind of answer that one.
Okay.
Motivation, is you love football or not? What is your passion for it? All right, we try to bring the passion out of them every day, regardless of how hot it is, because that holds a key on some kids now. But it's all within them. All right, you have to have a passion for the game, and if you're not, it's going to show. All right, it's going to show. So the passion just comes within the kids that want to be out here.
Yes, sir. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, I have a question. One of my buddies, I told him that I was coming to interview y'all. He's a big Breaux Bridge fan. So I asked him if he would want to ask any questions. His question was, how do you plan on bringing back, this is for the offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator, by the way. How did you plan on bringing back Breaux Bridge like the old days, big and physical?
I go first. Bringing it back. I played at Canfield. I seen them play back in the day. I guess that's what we're talking about. I don't want to say bring it back. I want to make it better. I want them to have the attitude to where they can't be stopped. All right, we want to be dominant on the field. We do whatever we need to do to be dominant on the field. We understand everything. That's what I want to bring back to the game. We walk on the field and they know they 6 points down on us. Yes, sir. That's how I'm playing.
Thank you very much. In terms of bringing it back, when I was at Notre Dame, we always played every year. And what we knew going into the game was it was going to be physical and they were going to be fast. And like Coach said, when he gave me that call offering me the job, I mean, I knew it was a no-brainer. I mean, just to come to a school that has been rich in football culture, that's what I was surrounded by throughout high school. And just to be a part of that and bring that aspect back to the school, I was all about it. And like pretty much our philosophy all year so far was, who is Breaux Bridge? Like, we all knew who Breaux Bridge was, but who's the new Breaux Bridge in terms of bringing it back, or like Coach said, making it better? That's what we're here for.
Yes,
and,
sir.
I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so we got a scrimmage tomorrow against New Iberia.
We do at 6 o'clock. It's at New Iberia, and for us, yeah, it'll be a scrimmage format. We'll run some special teams. We'll have the offense. We'll have the defense kind of do their deal, and then we're gonna finish it up with a live quarter. So it's $7 to get in, and like I say, for us, it'll be a great opportunity for everybody just to kind of see the coach's offense and coach's defense, and what these kids deserve, which is just put on a good show for everybody.
Awesome. And then we have the Jamboree coming up in
Next Friday. It's in and with UL's construction, it'll be at Acadiana Friday, and then with that will be the first game. So at least we'll know at 6 o'clock. It's not waiting the 20 or 30 minutes. It's get there, and we'll actually be starting selling the tickets here very soon at the school to make sure that we can get it cheaper here than pay the full price at the door at Acadiana.
Okay, guys. Well, I want to thank y'all so much for doing this interview. I've been a Breaux Bridge fan forever, and I've seen a lot of great games over here, a lot of great talent, a lot of great coaches, and I just want to wish y'all all the best of luck, and go Tigers. Thank y'all again.
Thank you.